drowning in pain and anger, holding deep resentment, blaming one another after the death of daughter and sister Kelsey. They're handling their suffering through medications, drugs, either poor, zero, or miscommunications. So I don't ask myself why this family is in disarray. I ask myself why not. I mean, there's no other possible outcome given what's going on here. And, you know, I kind of like to speak for Kelsey for a few minutes here. You know, I just kind of wonder what she's thinking as she watches all of this. She watches what's happening here. And I can't help but personalize that a little bit, but you know, when my time comes and I go and I look back down there, if every time I look down there, everybody that knew me and loved me, every time they think about me, they cry and hurt, I'm going to be really pissed off.
She would be too.
If my legacy is pain, I'm going to be really upset about that. Because if every time my father thought about me, it brought pain to him, I'm going to be thinking, well, I lived all of these years and I died one day. What about all the times that we had that were great? What about all the times that we shared where we laughed? What about all the times that we had that were warm and caring and kind? What about all of that? Did that just get washed away because I made a bad choice and died? You choose to focus on that instead of all of this time that I spent living. How dare you? And every time y'all think of her, you want to feel pain and anger and fight back and forth and have her be a source of pain? I don't get it. Why would you do that to her? I heard a story one time about young people in heaven, and it was really symbolic of what I see in this situation. And the story goes that God would be together, and all of these young people would gather around God every day, and they would light a candle, and they would go for a beautiful walk through the most beautiful place you could ever imagine. They were all so happy every time God would come, and they would light these candles and go for a walk. But then there was this one young girl that would just go sit on the side. And one day they asked her, why do you never go and enjoy this wonderful time? And she said, because every time I light my candle, my family's tears put it out. Every time I light my candle, my family's tears put it out. Is that what you want to do? You can run, but you cannot outrun this. Shane, you can't outdrug it. You can't dull your brain enough, because every time you come down from the drugs, she's still gone. And you're saying you're looking for somebody to blame. Don't you blame yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.